our officials, more importantly, for this opening bout, we got wait. Rolomite does not call it because Rolomite was not in play. You got to be in play to call it. So it's going to be a leaderless jam as Carnage Asada comes around for some more points. Carnage twinkle toeing, gets his toe pick caught up, but makes it through. Rolomite cut the track trying to get back out there, so Carnage is having fun all by their lonesome. Their face may not show it, but it's hard to look happy this early in the morning. Or this late in capitalism. Either way. Picking up puntos. 16 for Puget Sound, while Quattro for Rangers. Coming out to start with a little bit of a power jammy jam. It is Global Storming. I remember Global Storming from Worlds. Quite the atmosphere of shakeup. The refs are now pointing to their biceps to let you know that they are doing arm day. Global Storming calls it off and picks up. It looks like it's going to be 8 points. Maybe just 4. Makes it through. All right. Jam called. Puget Sound's broken out to an early lead at 27-4 as Carnage comes outside to go up against Rolomite in jam number 5. Lead jammer is got by Rolomite as he makes it through. Rolomite coming around for a scoring pass as Carnage makes it through almost all the way. There we go. Everybody's favorite taco filling is coming around. We got the Doctor up against Global Storming for jam number 6. Global Storming outside to in, back to out, but then finds the triangle as Dr. B slides through the outside, getting lead jammer status for the Rangers. Dr. B coming around trying to score points while Global Storming still working on that first initial pass. Defenses are now a little bit more put together as they are jamming up the jammers. Global Storming makes it through their initial pass as Dr. B calls it from their back to pick up 4 puntos. Score is now 27-16 as the Rangers have clawed back 12 in the last couple of jams. We got Fancy Pants up against CBD Hits. CBD Hits dazzles them with a little bit of dancing and it makes it through on the outside. Fancy Pants tries but gets called with a coot track. That's a cut track with the French pronunciation. A little jump gets CBD hits through. As for the fourth jam in a row, the Rangers are in lead jammer status. Now the defense picks up as CBD hits, comes around, tries to pick up 4 more points. D-Bots putting a little pressure on. Called as D-Bots does some pretty good defense to keep more points being scored. Rolomite coming out here for starting with a Jammy Jam advantage as Fancy Pants is still over here in the bin of sin. All right, here comes Rolomite for jam number 8. Tries the outside, makes a second layer of defense, but gets hung up. As from the bin comes out storming, or Fancy Pants, and Fancy Pants dazzles him, makes it through, and picks up lead jammer status, while Rolomite is not far behind. Fancy Pants picks up a point and calls it, maybe even 2. But so does Rolomite gets 2. Fancy Pants gets 1. We got a game on it. We got a bout on our hands as it's 28-26. Rogar comes out up against Dr. B. In jam number 9. Rogar gets knocked out and recycled by Waterboy. While Dr. B makes it through, always finding the path of least resistance. Rogar's path is a little bit more resistance as they try to get through for the initial pass. Dr. B getting a little bit too much help from their defense as their defense is sent to the sin bin. Dr. B makes it through, gets called with a cut track. Means we got no lead jammers. We're going to go for a bit in this jam. Rogar tries the wall. The wall tells him, we still exist. Rogar coming through. Got a little help. Gets knocked out. We got Dr. B back in the mix. Dr. B makes it through for a little timbly tumble. Picks up 4 points. Got a pass of the equipment as the star is now on the head of Hater. Nope. Kieran. It's Kieran as Kieran wasting no time, picking up 4 points. Coming back through for some more. Throws the hips forward, tries to get some, finds an opening, makes it, picks up 4. So does Dr. B as we got a 12-4 right there. 40-34. This bout is close. We got CBD hits versus Global Storming for jam number 10 as we are approximately halfway through this first period. Global Storming tries the inside outside. CBD hits, just needs the inside to make it through as they get lead jammer status. Global Storming makes it through on their initial pass as CBD hits, encounters some resistance, and calls it. CBD picks up 2 points. narrowing the gap to 4 points. Next up is Asada versus Rolomite. All right, we got a little timeout by the team. We also got some track repair going on as well. Today's food truck is so cheesy. They're open from now until 10:15. Oh, I got to change Carnage à Trois. All right. It's hard to get a jersey these days in the old roller derby. Rolomite, Carnage à Trois. Carnage à Trois embraces Rolomite. Rolomite tries the outside, loses a skate. Most likely hidden by Esmeralda, the ghost of the madhouse. As Carnage gets a penalty and for cut track and has to sit down for a bit. Rolomite has lead jammer status and is coming around for a scoring pass. Great defense being put on by Puget Sound to contain Rolomite. Kill off this penalty by Carnage. Rolomite goes down, calls it with 4 points. With Carnage à Trois still in the box, but not for very long. We got a tie bout. It's 40-40. Sounds like a good weekend, 2 40s in the 90s. Dr. B out there all by their lonesome with Carnage à Trois ready to come from the bench. And here we go. Little speedy different defense. D-Bots trying to hold up. D-Bots and Kieran trying to do the work on Dr. B. Dr. B just barely makes it through and gets lead jammer status. But here comes Carnage à Trois trying to make it through as well. They do. Dr. B makes it, gets 2 points, 3 points, and calls it. Which I believe is a lead change. It is now 43-40, but Fancy Pants and CBD hits coming out. CBD hits, Fancy Pants getting ready for jam number 13. As Puget Sound comes back to full strength. Fancy Pants trying to make it on the inside, makes a cut, finds an opening, makes it through. CBD hits getting pulled up by Kieran. Now embraces the defense of Get Laid and Jimmy Rage. Here comes Fancy Pants doing a great shift. That's not going to make Sports Center top 10, but it probably should. And here comes Fancy Pants again for a scoring pass. The defense is bunched up there. A little bit recycling for CBD hits by Hader. Puget Sound really believes in the blue bin, likes to recycle. Pass of the equipment. We now got B-Stang. B-Stang doesn't get a chance to put it on those. The as the jam is called, and now we got another lead change. It's 51-43. Rogar, Rolomite. Coming up on jam number 14 in this close bout. Rogar braces the wall, tries to find the outside, but gets knocked out. Rolomite makes their way through and gets a lead jammer status. Rolomite has gotten lead jammer a number of times today as they come around for a scoring pass. Rolomite trying to push through the last of that wall by Get Laid. Does. Gets a 3 points there for not quite picking them all 4. We got a pass of the equipment. The star is now on the head of Hader as Rolomite calls it. Battling back, it's now 51-50. Dr. B coming out as a jammer for jam number 15. Global storming for Puget Sound. As we got an interesting defensive structure here. Here comes Global Storming and Dr. B. Global Storming tries the inside. Dr. B trying to find the path of least resistance using their defense. Bouncing around like a ping pong ball. Seeing if he can use his pinball wizard skills to find the opening. But Global Storming, it's category 5 as they push through, get lead jammer status, and come around for the scoring pass. Pick up a cut track though. Dr. B tries the inside, gets knocked out. Puget Sound, believing in recycling, is going to blue bin him all the way back. Saving the environment one blue bin at a time. Dr. B trying to find their way through, getting help from their defense. It's knocked out one more time. Here comes the storm that is Global. As Dr. B still tries to find their way through the defense. Global Storming coming in. Creepy Taco trying to do their best. Creepy Taco, Becker. Global Storming, though, makes it through with a little bit of balance exercise as Dr. B is still struggling with some defensive pressure from the Outcast. Fluffy and Get Laid doing their best out there as we come down to the last 15 seconds of the jam. Dr. B makes it through, picks up cuatro puntos, and here comes Global Storming. Let's hear for the jammers as they come down to the last 5 seconds of the jam. Maybe the blockers too. I guess it's a team sport. And that is a full jam. Puget Sound picks up 12 to Rangers 4. So they now have a 9-point lead. Coming out is Carnage Artois up against CBD Hits. Down in the final 10 minutes, jam number 16. Carnage Artois and CBD Hits collide. CBD finds the inside and then the outside, still trying to push their way past Get Laid. It does. As Carnage Artois has some issue with the initial pass. They make it through, but get a cut. Someone got a cut track. Get a cut track. Making it through. Oh, we're going to do a little do-si-do. Carnage Artois coming up as CBD Hits goes to the bench. A quick swap there as neither jammer was on the bench that long. Great work by CBD Hits as they make it through and pick up 4 points. Carnage Trois coming up for their scoring pass. Embraces the triangle, gets knocked out. T-Dog defense with his crew doing good. Pushing out. Bring out the blue bin for California as they also recycle Carnage way back. Here comes CBD Hits, trying to find an opening. Kieran doing work. Silent but deadly also doing work, but CBD Hits makes it through. Carnage Trois. CBD Hits finds the inside. All right. 4 more points as CBD Hits. Another full jam as we come down to 6 minutes left. Lead change as the Rangers have a big jam there on the back of the skates of CBD Hits. And some great defense. Coming up next for jam number 17, we got Rollamite, we got Fancy Pants. It's been a good matchup all day. We'll see who comes on top this time. Fancy Pants, Rollamite, seeing how the defense sets up. Rollamite looking for an opening, loses a skate, but comes back up, pushing into that wall. Fancy Pants trying the inside and the outside. A little bit of shuffling happens, and they come out as lead jammer. Rollamite getting recycled as Fancy Pants embraces the wall for his scoring pass. Not sure of the position. Fancy Pants plays it safe, comes back to re-go through the wall. Rollamite gets knocked out by Hader. And a bit of recycling is happening as Fancy Pants makes it through on their skates this time and is sure of the 4 points. Rollamite makes it through on the initial pass as Fancy Pants comes in trying to pick up some points and calls it. Picking up 3. And we have a tie bout. It's 7-3 to 73 with 5 minutes left to play in period number 1. Our jammers this time are Dr. B and Rogar. Dr. B and Rogar. Jam number 18. Here we go. Dr. B tries the outside. Rogar tries the inside with some gusto. Rogar makes it through. Dr. B pulls off the equipment but can't find a pivot to give it to. As Rogar's trying the inside line on tippy toes. One last attempt, but Rogar makes it through, picks up 4 points. Becker coming in, trying to do some defense immediately. Rogar does the pirouette of power, makes it through. As the equipment's been passed to Beastang. Beastang trying to make it through for their initial pass as they started this jam as a pivot. Kieran D-Bots doing great work. Beastang gets knocked out by Kieran. A little apex jumpy jump by Beastang gets them through on their initial pass. Winded just slightly, a touch winded. Rogar calls it. After picking up 10 points, it's now 83-73. CBD hits, Global Storming, jam number 19. It's a little over 2.5 minutes to play in period number 1. Global Storming tries the outside, gets met up by the defense of the Rangers. Stuck in there. One Ranger gets sent to the bin as one outcast is coming from there. CBD hits still trying to do work to get through. Same with Global Storming. After you shake it all through, Global Storming gets knocked out. CBD hits trying the final wall. Gets pointed at, gets lead jammer status. Important for the Rangers as they come around looking to score. Global Storming gets knocked out again, but it's no pass, no pivot, so they do make their initial pass. A long recycle, 4 CBD hits. And CBD hits comes through, makes it past Stark just barely and gets their 4 points. With a half a pirouette, so does Global Storming. CBD hits, picks up a couple, gets 1 point. And it's 78-87, a 9-point gap as we come down to the final minute. We got Carnage Artois and Rolomite out there for jam number 20 in the final minute of the first period. Taking a second to embrace the defense, Carnage Artois goes to the inside outside, bound up on the defense of Rolomite as both of them are trying to shake through. Rolomite finds the pass of least resistance and gets lead jammer status. Rolomite coming around for the scoring pass where Carnage tries to get their initial done. Carnage gets knocked out, recycled a bit. The corner is the best place to recycle. As Rolomite makes it through and picks up 4 points. Making through their initial pass, Carnage is ready to pick up some points as they come around as Rolomite calls it. Ending the jam. We are currently at halftime. Please reserve the restrooms for the officials and the skaters as we have limited restrooms here at the Madhouse. A extremely close bout, 87-86 through one half. Make sure you make it back for the second half. It's going to be a doozy. We have merch available. Check out concession roller derby patches, stickers, and T-shirts. Also check out the new hoodies, crew necks, and tip-ups over at the merch. Yeah. I'm feeling how when low.
Feeling thirsty? It's Friday, about 9:30. Do you need a beer? Head over and visit our Concussion Skaters and grab a beer located under the food and drink sign. Do you want the best seats for the game in the house? Visit the merch booth to bid on the VIP couch seats. The VIP couch seats, best seat in the game. Check them out. Bids are taken for each game. You have a chance to win the best seat in the house. Can I get the captains of the beekeepers and the red flags to meet in the middle? In the middle. The captains for bout number 2.
He got hit on the inside of his face shield.
All right, now we got Puget Sound over here by the announcer's booth. I see the Puget Sound's coaches are celebrating the return of Duck Dynasty with a bunch of camo. More importantly, it looks very comfy. Super comfy coaches over here for Puget Sound. Coming up to about 100 seconds left, 150 actually. So get yourself ready. There's about an hour left of the food cart this morning before it leaves and comes back at noon. So the food cart is open for another hour. I lied, there's no alcohol being sold until about noon. which is less problematic, so that's good. We got a 1-point ball game. Let's see if there's any fun stats. Perfect balance. I'd like to talk about one of concession's longtime's favorite after-practice lunch spots. The Yard Food Park is a perfect place to go if you're feeling hungry. Located on State Street, just off of Lancaster, they offer an array of food options, along with multiple taps and a full bar. It's a perfect place for large groups and also includes both indoor and outdoor seating. Perfect for both rainy and sunny weather. With sunny weather. Shortly. Fancy Pants and Fancy Pants runs the inside, gets knocked out. Rollermite makes some room and occupies where Fancy Pants was. He gets lead jammer status. We're now back up to full strength jam. As we come in, Rollermite on their and calls off the jam. Picking up all 4 points. We got a change as the Rangers are now up 90-87. Coming out is Dr. B in Carnage Trois. Gonna have a deep defensive start here in jam number 2. Here we go. Carnage tries to embrace the Rangers defense. Dr. B does a little bit of jump, but it was cut track. Rangers defense back to full strength. Carnage gets recycled completely. Now getting a little help from their defense, little offensive defense as they make it through and pick up lead jammer status. Carnage Trois coming around again for a scoring pass. A little outside, a little inside. The defense trying to be offensive. And Jimmy trying to help out Carnage Trois. There's a little bit of work being done to separate the pack and help Carnage get free. But that is currently not working. Working less than intended. Carnage gets recycled a bit and embraces the wall once again. Speaking of recycle, we're going to save the planet as both teams are pulling the jammers back. Dr. B and Twa going all the way back. Carnage picks up all 4 points, calls it, and we have a lead change as it is now 91-90 in this very close bout. Next up, Global Storming, CBD hits. Global Storming, CBD hits, try the inside. They go to the outside, looking for an opening. The defenses whirl around. CBD hits, finds an outside. Gets a little help from their friend to pick up speed and make it around. Global Storming gets knocked out twice, but makes it through on their initial pass. CBD hits, calls it, picks up 2 points. We got another lead change. Lead change number 734 for this bout. That is an estimate, not an actual number. As Rogar and Rolamite come out for jam number 4. Our tape crews doing their best to keep this tape perfect. It's going to get a lot of loving this weekend for sure. Here's Rogar and Rolamite. Rolamite finds their knee pads, still working as always. Something happened, I don't know that call. But Rolamite's going to sit down for a skosh. Pushing hard is Rogar. Oh, not quite the way through. Rogar's knee pads also functioning. No one's getting pointed at yet. I mean, this jam is defensive struggle so far. Little offensive defense for Rogar, trying to make it on the outside. Does not make it. Gets called an X-Men. That's never good as they come and sit down while Rolamite's going to try their hand at it this time. Here comes Rolamite. Little offensive defense. Rolamite makes the half pirouette stick and makes her initial pass. Here we go with a little coordinated offensive defensive moves by the Rangers as Rolamite makes it past Stark to pick up a scoring pass. Rolamite coming back through. Doesn't have lead jammer status, so we're going to probably go the distance. Shout out Cake. Rolamite makes it through, picks up points successfully as they get another scoring pass. We come down to the end of jam number 4. We got a pass of the equipment. It's now in the hands of Hader as Rolamite. Hader does not make a pass to make points as Rolamite picks up 4 more. Rolamite throwing a 12-point jam out there to get the score at 91-104. Dr. B in pants that are fancy are coming out. All right. Jam number 5. Dr. B, Fancy Pants, both engaging the walls. Dr. B trying to slide through with the help from some friends while Fancy Pants pushes the V back, getting the Rangers on defense. 2 tripods set up. Dr. B breaks theirs and pushes the last line of defense. No pass, no pivot. Lead jammer status given to Dr. B. Still not sure of his actual doctor. Fancy Pants, Dr. B. Dr. B going through the scoring their scoring round and pick up 4. Fancy Pants makes it through their initial pass as Dr. B finds points yet again. A slightly depleted Outcast team trying to make it through, as Fancy Pants only has 2 blockers out there now, almost full strength. Stuff and things were happening. Stuff and things while Dr. B makes it through and gets 4 points. A great jam so far for Dr. B as they picked up 16. Fancy Pants never quite getting it started, making their initial pass, but not much more, as Dr. B always finds the opening and makes it through. Dr. B doing work, making sure they get an empty sin bin in the start of the next jam. Dr. B trying the inside line, doesn't quite make it, calls it off. A great 21-4 jam as Rangers open a slight lead up to 20 points. Coming out for jam number 6 after looks like an official timeout. This official timeout sponsored by The Yard over on State Street past Lancaster. They have an array of food options along with multiple taps and a full bar. It's a perfect place for large groups and also includes both indoor and outdoor seating. Perfect for both rainy and sunny days. Also, you got about 30 minutes left to get yourself a breakfast grilled cheese. Grilled cheese good any time of the day. Go over to their So Cheesy food truck and check them out. We also have a raffle basket. I saw them decorating it. You can buy raffle tickets over there at the Concussion merch desk. 5 for 1, 3 for 10, or your wingspan for 25. Drawing is going to be held during the halftime of Concussion versus Team USA on Sunday at 6:30. Do you want to sit in the best seats in the house? Visit our merch booth to bid on VIP couch seats. Bids are taken for each game. So if you have a game you really want to see and lay on a couch, go for it, sign up, and they will let you know when you win. And then Sunday at the Yard, Sunday night, there is the after party. If you go to the Yard, get JoJo's Soul Food or spend $732 on a crab basket from the Crab Basket place. Prices may vary. Also, please be mindful when trying to cross the track and access the opposite sides of the venue. Crossing during active gameplay is prohibited. Pay attention to our floor monitors, as they will tell you when it's safe to cross the track when we have them. Give a shout out to Sable Photo. I forget the actual name. Rockin' photos today. California was looking for a back block against the skater. No visible impact to show, so it is not upheld. All right. Here we go, CBD hits. The Storm that is global. CBD Hits has a $sign on their jersey to remind them how much gas costs in California. CBD Hits tries the outside, Global Storming also trying to find an opening. CBD Hits speed pays off as they make through and get lead jammer status. Global Storming gets caught up, but nothing about a little Hater can't help. Hater makes it through on their initial pass, now having the star. They're loving that, despite being a hater. CBD hits, makes it through, calls it off, picks up 4 points, stretches that lead to 24 points. As it's now 34 points. I went to public school. So now it's 129 to 94-5. Rolomite, Kerner-Chartois. This has been a good matchup all day. We'll see what happens as they come out. We are at full strength. This is a full power jam. Rolomite makes it to the second level defense. Gets held up by some good work from Kieran et al. And Rolomite gets called for a oopsie as Kerner-Chartois re-embraces the wall and tries to make their way through. The defense is becoming offensive, trying to help Kerner-Chartois through, trying to give them an opening to get that lead jammer status, trying to take advantage. Kerner-Chartois makes the second level of defense, working to stretch it out. All right. Kerner-Chartois makes it through, picks up a lead jammer status right as Rolomite makes it back in. Rolomite gets swept up by the wall, trying to make it through. Carnage makes it, calls it, picks up 4 points. We now got a 30-point match as Rogar comes out for jam number 8. We're a little over 10 minutes through the second period. Dr. B coming out. Dr. B has a knack of always finding the path of least resistance. Rogar has a knack of having the most resistance to make it through the pack. We'll see how this one goes. Dr. B tries the inside, gets a little help from a friend, does not quite make it as Hater hates on a block and sends him out. Rogar also gets sent out, recycled by B-Stang. Both of these groups doing great recycling as the defense does their best to keep these skaters wrapped up. Dr. B gets knocked out. So does. Oh, it looks like there's a X-Men call. Yep, little cut track on Dr. B. As lead jammer status is given to Rogar, and they make it through 45 seconds into jam number 8. They're coming around for a scoring pass in a power jam situation. The Jam of Power, one of the lesser known rings from the Lord of the Rings. Four points as Puget Sound makes it into triple digits. Down 26 points as they go into jam number 9. Fancy Pants ready to start in a power jam situation, but Dr. B is standing, ready to give his diagnosis. During their current timeout, we'd like to thank all of our officials and volunteers. We would not be here without you. I'd personally like to thank whoever made those cinnamon rolls in the back. They're amazing. Llama, your cinnamon rolls are amazing. They're decent size. They're not aggressively, you're not going to get the sugars. Shout out diabetes. All right, finishing up the timeout. Fancy Pants. Here we go.
Got kind of a depleted setup. We'll see what happens. Fancy Pants trying to get a little help from their friend or teammate. Fancy Pants making the second level of the wall, makes it through, inside, outside, gets lead jammer status as Dr. B embraces the defense of the Outcast, trying to find their opening. Fancy Pants showing the sparkles in the skates, makes it through, but so does Dr. B. Here comes Fancy Pants pushing on the outside. Fancy Pants makes it out and calls it. Picks up 3 points for 7 total. We got a 19-point match as we come out for jam number 10. A little over halfway through the second period. It's CBD hits against Global Storming. I don't know why you got that announcement, but you did. The sugar hits me in weird ways. Global Storming, CBD hits, ready for jam number 10. And here we go. Global Storming trying the outside on their tippy toes. Makes it through, gets lead jammer status immediately. Really needed for Puget Sound as they're going to claw back this deficit. Here comes Global Storming for their scoring pass. Success. Clappy hands. D-Bots doing defensive 1. Doing a great job on CBD Hits. CBD Hits is having star thoughts as passes it off. CBD Hits successfully getting their star thought completed as Global Storming's on the bench. B-Stang now trying to pick up points for the Rangers. B-Stang does, in fact, pick up 4 points on their initial pass. And it's coming around for another scoring round. B-Stang makes it through, picks up 4 more points. As Global Storming returns from the Netherlands, or the hinterlands, or wherever the Sin Bins these days. There we go. Global Storming makes it through, picks up 4 points. As they come around, Global Storming using a lot of hip action, makes it through again, picks up 4 points. Trying to limit the damage of B-Stang as B-Stang comes around for 4 more. Global Storming makes it through, picks up 4. We got a scoring bonanza. And as the jam completes, it comes up 20-13. And is currently a 26-point lead by the Rangers. Coming out, we got Rolomite and Carnage à Trois. Also, if you want some of that California roller derby swag, they have a merch table this bout. Go check them out. That teddy bear is cute. Carnage à Trois, Rolomite tries the outside, comes back in. Carnage wrapped up on the defense, but pushes it around. Both Rolomite and Carnage fully engaged in the defense. Rolomite makes it through, picks up lead jammer status. They've done a majority of their jams today. All right. Rolomite coming back through after picking up 4 points. Uses the one skate balance technique to pick up 4 more as the defense is slightly depleted for the Outcasts. Hater get laid out there trying to keep Rolomite contained. Great work by Hater. Rolomite picks up 4 more points, bringing the total to 12.
as Carnage Joie has star thoughts and successfully completes them to Hayter. Hayter goes airborne, which is never good when you're not expecting to, and gets recycled back to the back of the pack. Always rough when you're almost past the last skater. And they call it. Rangers open up a lead to 123 to 163 as we are about 10 minutes left, 11 minutes left in period number 2. Blue is timeout. That means Outcast is going to talk about it. All right, timeout comes to a close as we're getting ready to start jam number 12. Dr. B, Rogar, jam number Dose. D-Bots, here's Johnny Rampage out there on some defense along with Kieran. Here we go, Dr. B, Rogar, jam number 12. Rogar tries the inside. Dr. B's close next to them. Rogar tries to tippy stow in but doesn't make it. Dr. B pushing to the second level of defense for the Outcast. Dr. B always pushing forward but not necessarily pushing on. Oh, but making it through almost, yeah, getting lead jammer status. But getting swallowed back up again is Rogar. Dr. B. Makes it around first, but doesn't have lead jammer as Rogar pushes through. The defense, it looks like a creepy taco et al. Doing a good job on Rogar. As Dr. B also having trouble with the defense. Little recycling done, not quite. Rogar calls it. As you can see, coming down to 10 minutes left in the second period, fitness is a factor as we get to the hard part of the game. There's no easy part, but there's definitely a hard one. CBD hits, Fancy Pants, coming out for jam number 13. Outcast gets ready on their defense. CBD hits, Fancy Pants. CBD hits, makes it through initially, but then it hits the wall of Outcasts as Fancy Pants gets a little help from their friends. Great work by Fluffy. Doesn't get lead jammer status, but puts Fancy Pants at an advantage, forcing CBD hits, money sign, to call it off. The Global Storming is coming out for jam number 14 up against Rolomite. Beastang, Rampage on defense for the respective teams. Creepy Taco out there. Global Storming setting up. Rolomite setting up. Here we go. Global Storming makes it right into the triangle of the Rangers while Rolomite tries to break up that triangle, spins around, picks up lead jammer status. T-Dog lagging a forearm a little bit too much as they get sent to the sin bin. Safe. Rolomite gets called for a sin bin as well. As Global Storming is out there by their lonesome. Global Storming bouncing, spinning, making their way through. Here comes Global Storming for some more points. Rolomite deep in the defensive rampage, and Kieran Beastang trying to help Rolomite out. That defense is doing a great job. The track getting pack getting separated there for a second. It's Global Storming. Global Storming makes it through, tippy toes, and picks up 4 points. Tippy toes are the best toes. As we come into the end of jam number 14, a full jam brings the score down to 38-point difference. Carnage à Trois. Dr. Bodacious out there. That's what the B stands for, I'm assuming. Out there for the Rangers. Carnage à Trois, Dr. B both go the inside and the outside. Carnage gets a little help from Fluffy to make it to that second level of defense. There goes Trois getting the lead jammer status, coming around to pick up some points as Star Thoughts successfully completed. As the equipment is now on the head of Waterboy. Coming through for 4 points, it is Carnage à Trois. Waterboy comes around for a scoring pass. As there may have been some contact. A little issue with the headgear. Here comes Carnage à Trois making it through. Picking up 4 points, doing a great job this jam. Hater, being a skater, puts out Waterboy. Maybe not legally, but you know, as Hater comes and gets a chance to sit down. Carnage à Trois stuck up against some defense. That defense have an issue with the track, though. The pack is a little too big. Carnage à Trois spins. End of jam. Lots of things happened. We got a 15-4 jam. Clawing back some points. CBD hits Rogar out there for jam number 16 as we're a little under 5 minutes left. A little under 4 minutes left. The officials pointing at their shoulders, meaning they're going to talk about something for a second. Our 10:30 game is the Beekeepers of St. Louis versus California Roller Derby 2. That'll be at 10:30. You get about 10 minutes left to get grilled cheese if you want it. CBD hits Rogar. CBD hits trying the outside inside, doing a very frenetic pace trying to get open while Rogar is pushing through something. CBD hits gets lead jammer status and makes it through. We're skating a little quicker now. The CBD hits, makes it through, picks up a scoring pass. 4 points. As Rogar's pushing through, trying to pick up their pass. Big recycle for the Rangers as Rogar goes all the way back. Starts thinking about star thoughts. As CBD hits, tries to make another scoring pass. CBD hits doing good on the outside. One last to pass. Great work being done by Kieran, but CBD hits makes it through. Star thoughts completed. We got Hater the Skater now, currently with the star. CBD hits makes it through for Endo Jam. That's the official term. So we're just under 2 minutes left. The Rangers picking up a pretty good lead so far. If you look up on the scoreboard, those numbers in red, that is how much time left each person in the sin bin has. So if they're in the penalty box, you want to know how quick they're going to get out, you can look up on the scoreboard, and it's the red numbers up there by the names and logos. We got a team timeout. B-Stang proving they have no American Sign Language skill. Okay, a little bit. There we go, Fancy Pants. Rollamite, Fancy Pants out there, ready to go. Rollamite working with Fancy Pants, finds a way through. Fancy Pants not quite making it. Gets knocked out but not recycled. Rollamite does the pirouette on their back. Still Fancy as they try to make it through for their initial pass. Great defense being done. Get laid, holding up Rollamite. All right, Rollamite getting sent to the sin bin as Fancy Pants comes around with lead jammer status, trying to pick up 4. A little recycle done by Austin as they knock out Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants finds their way through 2. calls it after picking up 4. 8. Global storming. CBD hits. Ready to get out here for jam number 18. A lot more full jams in the second half. Got a couple less jams total. Global storming goes to the inside. CBD hits tries the outside. They both meet in the middle. Global storming gets knocked out while CBD hits stays on their skates. Global storming now trying again. Trying to make it through the V. Makes it through the triangle. Finds the inside, then the outside. Hits lead jammer status in what will be your final jam of the game. Global storming thinking big numbers as they come through for a scoring pass. Global storming makes it through for 4. There we go. Some flying, some dodging, some spinning. Global storming showing that they don't miss plank day. Stuff and things happening. Global storming making it through. Couple of calls made, couple of points made. Coming down the last 30 seconds, global storming comes through. Depleted defense here for the Rangers as we come to the last 15 seconds. Global storming picks up 4 more. Doing their best to decrease the deficit. And there goes, picking up 3 more points, ending the game. It looks like it's going to be 171 to 187 unofficially as we are at the end of period 2. Thank you so much for staying with us through this first game. We got California Roller to be up against the Beekeepers for game number 2. Please leave the restroom for officials and skaters.
All right, ladies and everyone present, if you are a spectator or announcer, we need to move some vehicles. There are businesses nearby that are open today and need the parking. One moment and I'll let you know what to move.
There we go. The Outcasts going through skating. They put on a great battle and a very close bout as the final score is only a 16-point difference. Give it up for your winners, the Rangers of California. Quick announcement, everybody. Listen up, as this could save you hundreds of dollars. If you parked in the grid that's not next to the building on the west side, the one that's out there on the island kind of, if you parked in there, you need to move. That is reserved for customers of the local businesses, so we can't park in there. If you parked on the grid that is in the island right there, out over there, you will, on the what is the west side of the building, if you know what directions are, you need to move. So hopefully you do, but don't park there. So you can park up against the building anywhere, but not in the grid island that is right there. We got to open that up because it turns out on Friday people work and not just roller derby all day, and they want to leave open parking spots for
their customers.